It's Monday Coffee Chat with yours truly. Today's topic, are all crystals from China fake? I did have a comment on a video that didn't say this blatantly, but was kind of alluding to it. I do talk about a lot of fakes here, and so people will often comment like, well, you bought it from China, that's why it's fake. So as a crystal seller, I've been selling crystals for over 10 years. I have been a crystal collector, rock hound for decades. I am here to tell you that that is not the case. One, not all minerals from China are fake, or carvings from China are fake. And two, not all minerals that were carved in China were carved using child labor. China has very strict child labor laws now. That was not the same a couple decades ago, but now they do, okay? Very strict child labor laws. China has one of, if not the largest, mineral market and largest quantities of factories that carve minerals in the world. If they're not the largest, I would be shocked. Many countries ship their minerals to China to be carved and finished, okay? It's very common. Now, when people talk about more rare specimens, that's not as common. But you will never hear me say impossible, because every time if I say something's impossible, someone will be like, well, look, here it is possible. For example, here. So I used to have Chinese sellers. I just don't have a lot of Chinese sellers. It's just not the market I'm in right now, but that's really it. It just has to do with my niche that I focused on. But when I was, let's say I wanted some rhodochrosite. Now, typically rhodochrosite, you don't see that commonly with Chinese sellers, but occasionally I would. Occasionally I would. So for me to assume that all rhodochrosite from China is fake would be a false narrative, because I've seen it. I've absolutely seen it. It's totally possible, but not common. Rose quartz amethyst, super duper common. Super duper common to see these carved and finished. This was carved in China, and this was Brazilian amethyst, okay? So be mindful, and I see this a lot of times with newer crystal shops. They're like, they've heard this narrative that if it's from China, it must be fake. Oh, here we go. Was this rose quartz carved in China? Yeah, it most definitely was. Was the aura coat put on in China? Yeah, most definitely. Is it fake? No, it's not fake. So please just understand that that's a false narrative. It's not true. It's borderline xenophobic. And also, just because it was carved in China does not mean it was unethically carved. China has very advanced technology for carving minerals, okay? A lot of their stuff is not hand carved. They have machines doing that, y'all. So let's all remember collectively. Let's watch the xenophobia, okay? Not all Chinese people are scammers or trying to take your money or sell you plastic crystals, okay? There are scammers and non-legit people in every single country. I can guarantee you that, okay? So I hope y'all learned something new today. Comment below what your thoughts are if you're a crystal seller. If you've heard this and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know, like no judgment here, okay? That's why I didn't like tag the person. We're not gonna do a judgment space. We're gonna put out an informational space. Let me know your thoughts. Comment below. Questions. Have you heard this? What do you think? Let me know.